Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the Curt Class I Drawbar. Now this is going to be a great way of giving yourself that rise you guys are needing for your trailers. Now, one quick caveat. Curt does say this is a 3-inch rise. The top of here, where our shank's going into our hitch opening, and the underside of our plate. We also do have a pretty nice capacity here for a Class I, at about 2,000 pounds gross trailer weight capacity and 200 pounds tongue weight capacity. Now that's pretty low, and we are working here today on a Class II hitch. So there are going to be some Class II drawbars out there. I highly recommend giving yourself the time to go ahead and check those out if you guys do have a Class II hitch. Now if you do have just a Class I, this is going to be great to go ahead and make sure that we're staying well within those towing capabilities, and with any kind of drawbar or hitch mounted accessory, let's make sure we are checking our own hitch capacity as well, as they're all going to have their own ratings, and of course making sure we're checking with our vehicle's owner's manual guide to make sure that we're staying well within those requirements as well. So let's start looking at some of our dimensions here. So from the center of our hitch pin to the very end of our shank here, that's going to put us at 10 1/4 inch. To the center of our ball mount, that's going to put us at 9 inches. And then where the curve starts happening on our drawbar here is actually going to be right at 5.5 inches or so. And that plate is right about 5 3/4 inch from that hitch pin. So that can be pretty important. As you guys can see here today on our sedan, already a little close. So let's make sure we are giving ourselves the appropriate measurements and dimensions we need to make sure we have no interaction with our vehicle. So I went ahead and grabbed ourselves an 1 7/8 ball just to go ahead and show you how we get it installed. All we got to do is simply take it, let it go down. Of course, we do have a 3/4 inch diameter for our ball mount. So as long as we are staying within that for our shank, we should be okay. Then we're just going to take our included lock washer and nut and start threading on. Now you will need an 1/8 ratchet here or wrench to go ahead and start tightening this up. Of course, let's make sure we're actually tightening. And once you kind of get it up all the way, holding the ball mount as well can be helpful. I like to take my thumb here and hold it at the bottom. It actually has a pretty nice cutout for that as well, just to make it a little easier. But yeah, all we need to do, keep threading until we're nice and secure, and that lock washer is flat, and we're gonna have no trouble. So once we have that torqued down to our manufacturer's specifications, we know we're nice and good to go ahead and start towing. Not only are we going to need a ball for our ball mount here, we also are going to need to find ourselves a pin and clip system to go ahead and secure ourselves to our hitch. Now we do have those available here at etrailer.com. You guys are going to need a 1/2 inch diameter to go ahead and fit in that hitch pin. And one thing we also have here today, just to help with a little bit of convenience sake, is our eTrailer hitch pin alignment collar. So this makes it really easy, as you guys are seeing, for me to pull out my ball mount here, or my drawbar, put it somewhere for storage when I don't need it in use, which is very useful for us living in states with stinger laws, or just people wanting to reduce the kind of a headache of having a ball mount in the back of your vehicle. And then I can simply walk it right up and then replace my pin because it's perfectly aligned every time. So that convenience is really nice. One thing I might suggest as well though, you know, already we do have a nice little piece of equipment here, and it might be hooked up to our trailer. We don't really want somebody just walking up and taking it. We could do ourselves a favor as well and grab a locking hitch pin. Now this guy is available from etrailer.com as well. This makes it really easy just to go ahead, slot right through, plug in here, and of course I'm gonna need to take that dust cap off and give it a lock afterwards. But there we are, nice and secure. I do have my included keys to unlock it if I need to, but therefore nobody can mess with my drawbar or my trailer unless I want them to. Well, now that we're hooked up, let's go ahead and see if we can get our trailer coupler on here. We just need to simply lift, set it on, give it a nice little push to make sure we're down and on it, and of course lock it in place. I'll say our coupler here is a little finicky. Hopefully you guys are a little cleaner at home. And then of course, let's make sure we are utilizing our safety straps to make sure we're having a safe towing experience. And if you guys do have your trailer wiring, of course, this would be a great time to plug it in. Now, this guy doesn't quite have it yet, but it looks like we're ready to go. I think it's gonna do a great job. We're gonna get there safe. What I really like about this drawbar though is that we can actually swap out our hitch, right? I'm not just limited to this 1 7/8. If I need to, I could go ahead, plug in my 2-inch ball, whatever I need. Of course, those are gonna have their own ratings as well. So let's make sure we are checking those ball mount ratings and just staying in line with our own ratings for our vehicle, as we mentioned before. That way we get home safe, no matter what we're towing. Otherwise though guys, I think this is a great little way to get you that 3 3/4 inch rise that you're looking for, and just make sure that you're staying nice and level with your trailer, again assisting with that towing experience. Otherwise though guys, I think that about does it for our look at the Curt Class 1 drawbar with 3 inches of rise. Of course, that 3 3/4 inch coming for us here at etrailer.com. Otherwise though guys, I think that about does it. Thank you guys for watching.